we always have to rescue Princess and Pimple, those two P fucks. What the? Look at that chick over there. God damn! Look at those massive gazungas! Holy shit! Look at the big titties! Look at the big titties!
Greetings, one and all. Welcome to another top 10 list here on the network for you all. And for this particular list, has nothing to do with wrestling nor movie related bullshit, but video game related bullshit. But before I do, here's the lovely companions who's joining in and giving their list as well.
The Big Dick Salami Master, James the Emperor. And who's this other bloke?
We have Dick Moranis, the goddamn Riddler, and Bane going over an interesting list. What could go wrong? A lot of shit. Especially when you have the goddamn troll and this little butt wipe here.
The GDT.
Well then.
Mr. Gunderson, what kind of list are we going over? Because this was your idea, and this was a pretty clever idea.
Well, here's the thing, though, folks. Lately, if you're following the network group, there's been a lot of posts about Grand Theft Auto as of late. Depends what game it is. And I figured, you know what? I think it's best we do a top 10 list on Grand Theft Auto. Now, there's going to be another one coming down the road based off of the game, which is music related.
Yeah.
That I'm going to be doing. But that's a top 5. But for this one, instead of music, we're doing our top 10 favorite characters from any Grand Theft Auto video game. So we got all these gentlemen here. Tubbs and myself got our list, and James doesn't have a list. He's just got whatever he's got to discuss on who his favorite characters are. So anyways, as for what order we're going to go in, I guess I will start off. Now, honorable mention-wise, I don't have any.
Exactly, ladies first.
Asshole. So anyways, I'm going to start off with my number 10. My number 10 comes from one of my favorite, well, pretty much my favorite Grand Theft Auto game, Vice City. And once it said Vice City, no more shit in both of you. So anyways, my number 10 favorite character is a guy known as Lance Vance. Now, when Tommy Vercetti met this guy, I'm gonna tell you right now, he was pretty much his own pimp of the '80s in a way, because he had that style, he had that tone, but overall he was a fucking badass in Vice City, and he was one of my all-time favorite characters as it was, and his personality was comical as ever, and how he was sarcastic towards Tommy and everything. I thought it was hysterical on how Lance Vance was. So, to keep it short and simple, Lance Vance is my number 10. Alright, who's next?
I guess I will go. I only have one honorable mention. I forgot what his name was. Forgive me. He was in San Andreas. He was played by, he was the government agent who was fucking with CJ for the most time, but he paid off.
Oh, you're talking about the guy that was played by James Wood, Mike Torino?
Mike Torino. That's my honorable mention.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say, you guys can say yours, but I'm just gonna say random characters because there's just too many for me. I couldn't say 10.
You got Vice City and Liberty City Stories. Yeah, that one as well. Like Lance Vance's brother and a couple other ones. Number 10. I know he's sort of low on my list, but I had to include him on here. He's the original protagonist from Grand Theft Auto 2 and 3. He is the Mute. Oh, and he makes a special appearance in San Andreas. That is Claude Speed.
Oh, him.
His name, I think that's his full name. Claude Speed. Claude, yes. He doesn't say a damn word. throughout the whole entire series. And how he meets up with Catalina and how that transparents with San Andreas leading up to Grand Theft Auto 3. And he was the original protagonist. I don't know if he was in the first game, but he was in the second game. And he's a guy that takes no shit from nobody, and he just gets the job done no matter what. So that is my number 10. The original protagonist, Claude Speak.
Okay, James, go ahead and you do your talking.
Okay, I'll say a random one. I'll say let me see. I'm looking at the GTA Wikia that shows like all the list of characters, and I'll just say one that you guys probably won't say. Maybe I'll say the Truth. I'll say the Truth. He's cool.
Ooh, the Truth. He was played by one of the guys from Easy Rider. Not Dennis Hopper, the other one.
Mr. Peter Fonda.
Peter Fonda, thank you.
Peter Fonda.
Hey, man. I was going to turn that into a lab. And he's talking about an RPG in the back of it.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to bring up this brilliant idea, and it's because it's a brilliant idea is why Rockstar didn't do it, because they're not brilliant anymore.
Dude, talk about this. James told me this. This is one of the most brilliant things I've ever heard.
There's a thing in GTA 5 that you do where you have to get all these alien ship parts.
Yes.
And basically what you do unlock in the game when you do that is you get this
You get this weird vehicle.
It's kind of like I don't want to say a go-kart, but it's kind of like the sand dune kind of thing a little bit, and it has all these like weird alien lights on it. That's kind of cool, but I had a much better idea.
Oh, your idea was brilliant.
So what would happen is you get all the alien parts, and then what happens is somehow it triggers this flying saucer to come out of the sky, and then out of the flying saucer, out of the mothership, comes the Truth. And he's like, hey,
the Truth.
And he says, hey man, what year is it? And he thinks it's back in the 1990s, but he doesn't know it's in what's modern day for us. And he actually,
And he's actually talking to Franklin, but you think he's actually talking to CJ?
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
And he'll give you an item or something, an item that you can use. So,
dildo, for example.
No, well, maybe like he could give something that I don't know, maybe belongs.
I know what he can give because he's in alien spaceship technology. Unlimited nitro for any card that Franklin goes in.
Or he could wait, what was that thing that you get in Area 69 in GTA San Andreas?
The jetpack?
Oh, so how about he gives you the jetpack? There you go, he gives you the jetpack.
That's actually true.
That's perfect. That's perfect. So he says that he knew about this one guy in San Andreas who Franklin reminded him of, but he said but he hasn't seen him around lately, so he gives you the jetpack that used to belong to
either that or that green goo. Remember that green goo that was like so mysterious and the Truth wanted it more than anything, you needed the jetpack to get it? Maybe that could correspond to something. You never know.
Cool.
But they're not going to do
of course not.
they're not going to do any more DLC for GTA 5 because they're making too much money with microtransactions on the online portion. So
Pretty much, yeah.
they got a taste of the microtransaction money, so Rockstar has no incentive to do single-player DLC anymore.
That sucks, real. Well, in a way it does, yeah.
It does a lot.
Because that's where they hit home is their single-player campaigns. But yes, very good. Numero 9, Mr. Patterson.
My number 9. Since you guys were just talking about San Andreas, that's where my next character is going to come from. San Andreas. He's going to come from San Andreas. Now, CJ has a lot of friends. He has his brother Sweet. He has Big Smoke. And he has my number 9, Ryder.
Easy-E.
Easy-E, Mr. Ryder himself. Now, the guy's...
Man, you a buster. Straight buster.
Guy's comical as shit. Man, you made me spill my water, for God's sake. So most of the shit he said that was really into drugs and everything was the most funniest thing. Man, I can't find where I put my water at, man.
He's like digging holes in his backyard because he's trying to figure out where he put his drugs.
And he's always saying how CJ can't drive
Oh yeah, he's you can't fly for shit, homie.
Man.
You're always crashing cars, setting up in flames and all
He
that.
was the
shit.
most. He was the most sarcastic son of a bitch I've ever seen in a video game. Well, besides other ones we're gonna name, but I don't know. He was the most sarcastic son of a bitch I've seen in a video game, and boy, he was fucking great.
That's game going forward, motherfuckers.
Look at, man, you spilled soda all over the fucking floor, man. I believe that's how he said
All
it.
you do is all you manage to do is eat my damn food up. Hey, man, it's getting cold.
That's my favorite. That's one of my favorite missions too. But yeah, to keep it short and simple, Ryder, my number 9. Go ahead, Tubby.
My number 9. This will sum it up everything. Welcome, godson. Welcome to America.
Oh, Roman.
You want to go to the strip? You'll see some titties.
Or here's a better one that everybody knows by now. You want to go bowling? Yeah, you heard that enough when you're playing GTA.
Oh my god, yeah, even though GTA 4, some of the gameplay after you're done can be a pain in the ass, you can admit that they had awesome characters, and Roman Bellic was funny. Not only was he a funny, goofy little fucker, but he had a heart of gold too.
He did.
And there's a tough choice to make at the end of GTA 4, which I don't know.
Oh my god, okay. This is the only time when I was playing a game that when it was over, I had to take a break. I was just like, whoa. It was one of the toughest choices ever.
Well, explain.
You shot a butt nugget out of your ass that melted right through the seat.
Yep. And that's how Thermite was created.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, Roman Bellic, there's a couple of choices you make. One of them it deals with he's looking for somebody. That special someone, that is the one I'm talking about. I won't spoil it, even though the movie game came out like 8 years ago. But still.
Everybody played it, but whatever.
Oh, pretty much. But yeah, Roman Bellic is my number 9. Hey, listen!
All right, James, go ahead and you do your talking.
Okay, I'm gonna. I'm just saying ones that I don't think anybody's gonna say. Well, actually, I'll say it first, and you guys tell me if you're gonna say it. Oh shit! I can't see the list of the characters for The Lost and the Damned. Okay, well, whoever the main character guy is.
Oh, Johnny Klivitz.
Yeah, is he on either of your list?
No.
No, he's not.
Okay, well there you go. That guy. I thought that. Some people said they didn't like The Lost and the Damned. Remember, I'm not saying my most favorite. I'm just saying some ones that, probably...
Oh, I love Lost in the Damned, man. That was Sons of Anarchy.
Well, some people were saying that they thought The Lost and the Damned sucked, but I thought... I was expecting it to not be good when I played it. I was like, what the hell? This is actually pretty damn good.
They actually fixed the bikes in that one to some extent.
Yep.
Unlike in GTA 4, they were unfucking rideable. Oh my god.
Every single vehicle was unrideable in that game.
Holy shit! Seriously, driving a Lamborghini in GTA 4 is like driving a semi-truck in the rain in GTA 5. That's how bad it is.
The physics are so unplayably bad in GTA.
Oh my god, they're unbearable. But yeah, Johnny Klivitz, man, really cool character.
And something happens to him in GTA 5.
Yes, and I will talk about that later on.
Okay.
Alright, Erickson, I think it's your turn.
Alright, my number 8. Now, this guy, he was a Puerto Rican son of a bitch in this game, and boy, most of the shit he said, or how he got pissed and everything, I couldn't help but die out of laughter in Vice City Liberty Stories and Vice City itself. Man, my fucking favorite movie is broken! You stupid piece of shit, man! Diaz Rodriguez, I believe that's what his name is. Diaz.
Mm-hmm.
No, man, as a rich son of a bitch he was, but that Puerto Rican motherfucker was funny.
He takes the gun out and he fucking shoots the goddamn...
Man, my fucking movie, bang!
He's like, that's because it's not plugged in. He's like, oh, that's okay. I can buy 100 more.
It was just so ironic in how he was towards Tommy and everything. But holy shitballs, the guy was fucking funny. You work for me now.
I want you to take the boat and beat all the other shitheads to it.
I want that boat. I want that fucking boat. Just the most shit he said. He was just one of them bosses in a game you couldn't take serious whatsoever because of how fucking funny he was.
You know what? He
I love
reminded
him.
me of Frank from Scarface.
In a way, yeah, he did. And you did say Vice City was based off of Scarface in a way as well.
It's based off of Carlitos Way and Scarface, almost the same movie, and Miami Vice.
Uh-huh. So yeah, keep it short and simple on me, Diaz with Rodriguez. My number 8. Go ahead, Fatso.
Oh, number 8. To me, I believe he is the best villain in the entire series.
Yes.
Hey, Officer Frank Tenpenny.
Oh, wait, if you think he's the best in the series, then why don't you have him as number 1?
No, the best villain in the series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Played by Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh,
Who else
God.
better to play him? Of course, he's known as the codename Crash, where he's a heavily corrupt cop who believes he's doing good for the public.
Clearly,
And he had a bone to pick with CJ because of their long history between the two. And this guy is such a evil, conniving, just egotistical, sarcastic, smart-ass motherfucker that you hate. But man, did he make good entertainment to watch him. So that is my number 8.
Officer down! Officer down!
The best is when he's, when Carl gets in the donut shop, he's like, move over, let him sit down, asshole.
He's like, let me help him in the car, and then he banged his head on the car and just put him in the car. Okay, mine. Remember, I'm not doing main characters. I'm doing just kind of like supporting characters for the most part because everybody's gonna say most of the same ones anyway. So I'm gonna say this is really random, but I'm gonna say Eddie Toe, one of the heist members of GTA 5. He wasn't in very much of it, but I'm just trying to say some kind of minor. I'm just trying to say some minor characters. Eddie Toe.
Wait, was he the one who always fucked up?
Oh, I don't know if he's the one that fucked up, but remember, you could also use him in the GTA Online heists too.
Yes, you can.
It says he's well, let me see what his specialty was. He was
there was vehicles. There was...
Oh yeah. He was a getaway driver. Remember Eddie Toe?
Okay, yes.
He's that Chinese guy.
Yeah.
In case you couldn't tell the name. He whenever you successfully complete the heist and you give him his cut of the money, he goes, oh, thank you, sir.
He works with Trevor for TP Enterprises.
You might.
Yeah, Trevor Phillips Enterprises.
Yeah.
We're actually gonna get to him in just a little bit.
Yeah, same here. So, Mr. Garrett,
Well, Tubbs, I believe this is our number 7, isn't it?
Numero 7.
This particular guy. Folks, I've seen this guy. I'm gonna be honest. I have not played GTA 5 as of yet, but how do I know this character why he's on my list? Because I've seen footage of who he was. I've seen a little bit of gameplay as who he is as well. And I figured, you know what? He's one of my all-time favorite characters in GTA 5. Trevor Phillips. This guy, druggy, swearing, whatever. This guy is the most fun, is one of the funniest, yet badass motherfuckers I've ever seen in a game.
He's got one of the best intros I think I've ever seen to a character.
Let me guess, is it where the Sandman comes out through the crowd and he takes a beer can and just smashes it against his head? The reason why I say that, folks, because I saw a comment on a video of ECW's The Sandman, and someone said the Trevor Phillips of ECW. That's what somebody said about The Sandman.
Well, he does it. I don't remember if he does that to somebody, but I'm just gonna say it's his intro and how he figures out about a certain somebody over the television, because he's been close to this one individual more than anybody else, and when he realizes his whole life turns, and from that point forward, you're just like, oh shit.
It's gonna get real. This is just one of those people you don't want to fuck with.
Oh no. I'm gonna say my thoughts later on.
Hell, Tubbs, for the big man he is, he wouldn't want to fuck with Trevor Phillips, would you?
Hell no!
Yeah, I wouldn't fuck with him. But go ahead, Graham. Or probably fuck me.
Number 7, he is one of the main characters in GTA 5, and that is Franklin. Franklin Clinton. Franklin is known for being an awesome, he's awesome when it comes to being the getaway driver. Like, he's the best in terms of, like, street racing, dirt bikes, motorcycles, etc. And when it comes to GTA 5, he's got some of the best perks in the game. Because he has the ability to go into, like, bullet time when you're driving, and you can make sharp turns like they're nothing at full speed. And you can do drive-bys in slow motion while you're in a car, and you can own a modified car, a car shop to modify things for free. Not only that, is this his character itself, and how significant he is when he towards the end of the game. So that's my number 7, Franklin Clinton.
All right, Emperor, go.
Him and Lamar.
Okay, mine. And remember, I'm just doing random supporting characters. Here's one. I don't know if you guys are going to remember his name, but his name is Ray Bulgarin from GTA 4.
GTA 4, yeah, Nico Bellic and Luis Lopez. They have some history between them.
Yeah, Ray Bulgarin is that basic. I don't know if I'm even saying that name right, but basically he's that asshole from GTA 4.
He's the one that he's the one that literally believes the diamonds belong to him.
Yep.
Because GTA 4 centers around these fucking diamonds that were exported off this cargo ship, and he believes that he owns these diamonds. These are his, no matter what. And he has a history of Nico. And it's funny about GTA 4 is what happens to these diamonds and where they end up at. Funny as fuck.
In the toilet.
Yep.
It ended up being a spoiler. Because Luis Lopez actually bumps into a homeless guy. He's like, "Hey, you don't want to run into guys like me," and he actually knocked him over a trash can. And they end up being in this trash can because they end up some garbage somewhere. And he opened up this bag, and they were diamonds. And he ended up being a multi-millionaire.
Yep.
Damn.
It was pretty funny.
Wait, is that the guy that was like, I think he was like trying to get with what's his name's girlfriend or fiance or whatever?
No, it was just some random bum. It was like some random hope.
No. I'm talking about Ray Bulgarin. He was that the guy who was what's his name? What's Nico's cousin's name?
Roman?
Oh yeah, like was that the guy that
was... I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, your turn, Gary.
I know what you mean.
Alright, my number 6. This guy comes from San Andreas again. Now, honestly, most of my list comes from my 2 favorites of San Andreas and Vice City. I'm the classics person, all that bullshit. So anyway, I said San Andreas.
Variety.
I have a variety. I said some other characters too.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, my number 6, this guy, he thought he was a real gangster. And the way he acted, were clearly he was acting like a wannabe gangster and whatnot, but the way he
Oh my god, I was thinking about saying that guy.
funny as shit. Yo, it's OG Loke.
Oh, yeah.
OG
I
Loke.
thought you going to college.
Going to college. Where are we going today? We're headed to prison.
Hey, man, you ready to go to prison?
We're going to pick up Jeffrey. Man, you have...
He's like, man, look at this fool. Cat thinks he's banging.
Yeah,
and then some guy stole his rhymes. Remember?
He stole Mad Dog's rhymes.
Yeah,
Oh, he did?
Yeah, OG Loke.
Remember, because CJ went into his palace, or his mansion, and stole his rhyme book and gave it to OG, and he used those lyrics to benefit himself to become rich and popular, while Mad Dog he just went into total chaos and just nearly committed suicide by jumping off the casino building.
Yep.
Damn.
And that mission was kind of annoying.
It was until you figure out how to do it.
Yep.
Pretty much. But yeah, OG Loke, the way he was acting like a wannabe rapper and whatnot until he made success as it was, still, he was a goofball as the way he was acting, thinking he was all that. But yeah, funny as fuck he is. OG Loke.
My favorite part with him is he's working at Burger Shot and he's like cleaning the bathrooms and he starts rapping to the window and here comes this guy out of the stalls. He's like, yo, that shit sucks.
Oh, yeah.
He just walks away. I'm like, oh.
And he's wearing that like burger hat.
He's wearing that massive,
that huge burger hat, like, and he was like mopping around the toilets and stuff.
He was doing all the
I'm
rapping.
a hygiene technician, player.
Wait, what was that burger place called? Was it called the Burger Shot? Was that what it was called?
Burger Shot. It was called Burger Shot. Yeah. Yeah, Burger Shot. Even though in GTA 5 there's another place like that called Up and Atom.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, that's
So,
all I said about OG Loke.
Mr. Jerome.
Shatimer.
Okay, I can do it by naming out by doing this. Ready? I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda. And the guys are like, fucking really, dude? like, it's like, damn, Ninja? They didn't say Ninja, though. Big Smoke. Fucking Big Smoke. Dude, just like the shit he says is funny. He's like, I'm going to see my cousin, Mary Jane. And then CJ's like, oh, man, you're full of shit.
Big Smoke has maybe the most iconic, well-remembered line in any GTA game ever.
Which one is it? All you have to do is follow the damn train.
Oh, either that one or another one is right in the very beginning of GTA.
Oh my
Dog! What's good?
He's like, you picked the wrong place out. You picked the wrong house, fool.
CJ, oh my dog! What's hooking?
All you had to do is follow the damn train, CJ. He's about to pop these fools, and he's going up against the Russians, and he's like, CJ's like, hey, baby, you want some company? I see here. Motherfucker!
Okay.
It's pretty sad where his character ends up as, because...
Yeah.
It's
But that mission is brutal.
Oh, it's 30 fucking minutes long. You know what makes it easier? If you
Final
do
mission of GTA San Andreas.
you do the fire truck missions, because you know how the place gets set on fire, you can just walk right through it because it doesn't do any damage to you.
Or you can just use cheats.
Yeah, fucking cheats.
So there you have it. Big Smoke's my number 6.
Alright, go
Okay.
ahead, Cran.
I'm going to go and say this one. I don't know if anybody is going to say this one, or I'll say somebody else, but I'm going to say Jizzy B. Did anybody have that on the list?
No, he is voiced by Charlie Murphy. Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. Yep. And Jizzy B, in case you guys don't know who Jizzy B is, he was the infamous pimp in San Fierro who owns the Pleasure Domes nightclub under the Gant Bridge.
Yep, and he was one of the main individuals in part of that drug run.
And just so you guys know, we're talking about GTA San Andreas here.
Yes.
And, and he sends you out on some missions, and he's a pimp.
He's like, give me some room. I said, give me some room, bitch.
Oh, man.
Well, anyways.
That was Jizzy B, and it's now on to Jizzy G, Mr. Garrison.
Hey, I actually like that, Jizzy G. I actually like that.
Jizzy G.
It's good that you had your mouth open for that, Mr. G.
That sounded is like Zipper. Got a and, oh yeah, Zipper, a fucking Zipper.
It's a
A Zipper.
All right.
Yeah, Jizzy B.
So anyways, my number 5, Tubbs. You mentioned him earlier. Pretty much one of the most iconic villains in any game. Samuel L. Jackson. Hell no, Officer Tenpenny. Officer down! Officer down! The guy was a total asshole. But most of the shit he said, iconic, and he was funny as hell.
He's
Awesome,
like,
iconic
hey,
character.
I'll see you around, Carl.
He was so sarcastic and somewhat tough looking as well. But anyways, fun
What
guy.
was his name? He passed away too. That was who played Officer Tenpenny's Pulaski? Is that his name?
Yeah, I believe
Yeah,
so.
Officer Pulaski. I forgot.
Chris Penn. I think that's his name. Chris Penn.
Yeah.
Reservoir Dogs. And he's like, hey, where are you going? And then Tenpenny's like, to get drunk and get laid. You got a problem with that? He like smokes the bong. It's like, hey, Carl, I'm in here. And he's like smoking weed. He's like, he's gonna spawn you with our famous weed. Officer
Fucking shit.
Tenpenny.
Man, protecting the streets alright where he was doing drugs.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, Officer Tenpenny, my number 5.
Number 5 for me, he's another one of the main individuals you can play in GTA 5, man. And, oh, wow. Michael DeSanta.
Michael DeSanta. Santa
God.
Claus.
The guy, yeah, Sam. The guy with a wife who's got luscious boobs. His son is freaking Jonah Hill. Yeah, boobs, Gary. And his daughter that I would fuck until I have no more fluids left.
Michael DeSanta is stuck in the 80s just like Gary.
Yeah.
You know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of that Tommy Vercetti was in his, like, mid-40s.
Yep, and he just became like a boring suburbs dad.
Well, he had to because, well, we don't want to give it away, but he entered in the, what's that called?
Witness protection.
Witness protection program, and he did that for a reason. But the best, he's like, all right, pal, let's see what's gonna happen when someone fucks with your shit. And he just destroys that house.
Yep.
And realized it wasn't his. It was someone else, and that's why he had to go back into the business again.
Oh,
Oh, the best is when him and his wife go to therapy, and they're like going back and forth.
yep.
Damn.
Oh yeah, Michael DeSanta is fucking great, man. Yeah, my number 5, Michael DeSanta.
Alright, Mr. Cram.
Okay, I'm trying to say ones that people totally forgot or wouldn't even remember. Be like, why'd you even bring them up? Okay.
Hey, I got one for you to say.
What?
Jan. Laszlo.
Okay, the thing is, you didn't even know that Laszlo was on GTA San Andreas as well.
I didn't remember that he was. I know he was in Vice City. I know that he was in a little bit of 4, and he's a character in 5, but I forgot he was in San Andreas. I really did.
And you didn't even, speaking of that, you didn't even know what the Epsilon program is. You didn't even know that it was from GTA San Andreas as well.
I did not. No, I didn't.
Because you said you never listened to what was the talk radio station? Was it what was it?
WCTR. I didn't listen to too much of it.
Well, I'm kind of old-fashioned. Whenever I do turn on the radio when I'm in my car, I listen to only talk radio for the most part. You know, because I'm going to sound like Gary the hipster for a minute. All the music they play on the radio sucks, but you wouldn't understand.
What about this is Fernanda Martinez. She is a beautiful woman, like if a big fat cow lost a lot of weight.
Calling me a fucking hipster.
Well, okay, actually, I'll say a really random one. If you guys even remember who this is, then, okay, Thomas Stubbs the Third.
Thomas Stubbs.
Kind of like Romy Tubbs, except it's Thomas Stubbs the Third. Thomas Stubbs is a character from the GTA series who appears in The Lost and the Damned, and he is the Liberty City Congressman who Johnny Klebitz worked for. He's from The Lost and the Damned, and
Oh wait, is that the one that you accidentally see butt naked?
yeah.
Oh my god! I was just like, dude, they show his fucking schlong in there. I'm like, really, dude? I know what you're talking about now.
I'm just trying to say really random characters that nobody
I know.
remembered. Okay, so Skrillex, it's your turn.
Skrillex.
First, the hipster always call me a band I've never even heard of. Alright, next up. My number 4 is the main character from GTA San Andreas. Mr. Carl Johnson himself, CJ.
Wait, he's not your number 1?
No.
Okay, continue.
Anyways, the way that how he comes back into the game and everything, how he comes back reunited with his brother, seeing his old pals, trying to figure out who killed his mother and everything, and making this a long, awesome story and how it was, meeting all these other characters. It was done so well about CJ's life and everything, how he came back into the hood.
Young Melee.
Oh man, you should check out some of his music, guys.
Okay, his music's pretty good, but you know what's even better? Oh my god, you go to his comment section on YouTube.
Yeah, go to the comments on all of his videos.
It's nothing but GTA San Andreas references. I'm not joking. Every fucking comment.
But like an example, like just say there's like I don't know, like say there's like 20 dislikes on one of his song videos. People will be like, OG Loke disliked this song 20 times or something like that.
It's funny for the busted ass ballers.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, you made Big Smoke overdose on his bong from watching.
He's like, I guess you don't represent the Grove Street.
Grove Street, home. At least it was before I fucked everything up.
Fucked everything up, yep.
One of the most iconic lines I've ever heard.
Keep up, motherfucker!
Fucking love CJ. He's got a good personality as well, and how he reunited with his friends and all that. Awesome character. But anyways, it's pretty much not much more to say except that's my number 4. Go ahead, Topes.
My number 4, he is the lead protagonist in Vice City.
Oh!
Tommy Vercetti. And this was the first protagonist that had a voice. Because before Claude, he was a mute. And this was played by Ray Liotta.
I'm not gonna bother saying anything about Vercetti yet.
Him and that fucking, that, he's always wearing that blue Hawaiian shirt.
Who's that guy think he is? No, I have to dress like a chump as well as hang around with him? I like
I
that
like
shirt.
this shirt. Yeah, pretty much that sums it up, man. Tommy Vercetti, the guy who returned after 15 years of serving for, what was the main guy's name in Vice City? Not with that villain, but like the antagonist.
Was it Rosenberg?
No. Rosenberg was the lawyer. He was played by,
His name was Sonny, I believe it was.
no, Tom Sizemore played his voice. Sonny Forelli.
That's
Sonny
what I just
Forelli.
said, Sonny.
I know, but I was thinking of a different Sonny. I'm not the one that was doing porn. So basically, hey man, it was good fucking porn, man. So yeah, Tommy Vercetti, man, the guy who can wear any Hawaiian shirt and make it look badass, and he has one of the greatest memes of all time. You know what it is? Tommy Vercetti, the man who knows how to drive any vehicle in existence, can't swim.
Yep.
Yeah, CJ can, goddammit.
That's just something.
Yeah, so that's my number 4.
Okay, I have a very unique one.
Yeah.
One that you guys should be ashamed of yourselves for not even having the knowledge about GTA. I'm going to say the protagonists from GTA 1. Because...
See, I never remember. The first GTA game I played was GTA 2 when it came out for the PS1 in the mid to late 90s.
Well, I'm going to give them the credit they deserve. GTA GTA 1 came out on what consoles did it come out? I think it came out on. I know it came out on the
It came out on PC.
Dreamcast as well, the Sega Dreamcast, and I think on PlayStation 1 as well.
I never got around to it.
Okay, so anyway, you can choose your protagonist, and there are 10 protagonists that you can choose from.
Oh my God.
You can choose a guy named Bubba, a woman named Divine, a woman named Katie, a guy named Kivlov, a woman named Miki, a guy named Travis, a guy named Troy, a woman named Ulrika, and a guy named Kelly. So just so we can get
a guy named Kelly.
Well,
yeah, that was his name.
I do know a girl called Johnny, so music referencer. Bad pun.
And a boy named Sue.
How do you do?
And a man called Horse.
And
Well,
you,
they just call me call me Horse, but for a totally different reason. But anyway,
What did call you a stallion? God damn.
sorry. But anyway, I just wanted, since all the other games are getting mentioned, I wanted to mention.
That's good. I never played the first.
I never played it either, but I just wanted to have GTA 1 in there just so we can give it credit. There's 10 protagonists you can choose, and there you go.
Alright. My number 3. Oh my god. My number 3. I would have put him as my number 1, but there's someone better. This guy is fucking hilarious as a lawyer. I poked my head out and got a 1 seconds. How does it go? I poked my head out.
I poked my head out, son, and just shit comes flying in my face or something like that.
Oh, what was that one? Go get some
Ken
sleep.
Rosberg.
Go get some sleep. He says, I have been sitting in this chair all night with the lights off, drinking coffee. It's ridiculous. These gorillas are going to come down here and rip my head off. Shut up. Sit down. Relax.
And he's also in San Andreas.
We're gonna find out.
He helped run the casino.
We're going to find out who took our cocaine, and then we're going to kill him. That's a good idea. That's a great idea. Let me think. Oh, there's this, and so on and so forth. Ken Rosenberg. Yeah, Rosenberg. He's got one of the most iconic characters of all time. And his character was definitely an inspiration from Sean Penn's character from Carlito's Way. Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Easily.
Well, like I said, each game represents like a certain, certain amount of films. Like GTA 3 was The Godfather. Vice City was Carlito's Way, and Scarface and Miami Vice. San Andreas, for the most part, was Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society. Do the Right Thing. 4, I forgot what it was based on. About an immigrant coming to America to make a shit. I forgot what the movie was called. And GTA 5 was based on Michael Mann's Heat.
Damn.
So,
but yeah,
which Heat, that's fucking crime movie.
Ken Rosenberg, as the nervous as shit lawyer that he is. Hell, I would love to have him as my lawyer, for God's sake. But yeah, he's fucking incredible.
There's a great Easter egg when you're doing a mission as CJ in San Andreas. Because you're going through, you're saving him because you had to see that guy who you scared the shit out of when you put him on the hood and you're driving all through the Las Vegas Strip, and you're shooting your way out of this place, this warehouse, and then Ken Rosenberg's he's like, we make a great team, huh? He's like, we're doing really good, huh, Tommy? And then CJ's like, who the fuck is Tommy? I'm dead serious.
Even though Tommy was, because Rosenberg was still in the 80s with Vercetti, but that was funny as shit. But yeah, Rosenberg, fucking love him. I'd love to have him as my lawyer one day if that was possible, but still.
Well, too late now. He's running a casino.
I know.
Well, not anymore. The gangster thinks he's dead. So, number 3, this guy probably has the most in-depth background of anybody. And he's a protagonist that you want him to win. And he probably has the most dramatic dramatic sense of tone out of all the characters. My number 3 is Niko Bellic.
Yep.
This guy, like, you can understand where he's coming from. You know why he went to Liberty City in the first place, his main reason. And when you meet that special someone, it's one of the most amazing sequences I've ever seen to a game. Sure, GTA 4 did have some fuck-ups badly with some of its gameplay, the annoyances, and the awful physics. But in terms of story and characters, it excelled so well. And Niko Bellic is the reason why. That is why he is my number 3. Niko Bellic.
Niko Bellic, I think, is related to FPS Russia.
Dude, it's true because they almost sound the exact the guy who played Niko Bellic, his name is Michael Holick, I believe.
Michael Horlick.
He's just a regular looking guy. He's not even Eastern or nothing. That's what's funny. And I think that he got paid $100,000 or something to play the character straight up.
Wow.
I think that's because he did the mocap and everything as well. So, and the voice acting. Yes, yeah. Number 3, Niko Bellic. Man, I fucking love that character. And he is sort of mentioned in GTA 5. So.
Yep, they didn't name him specifically, but they referenced him.
They did reference him a lot, and I hope he makes a return in GTA 6.
You want?
Yeah, really.
There is a character I would love to see in the new GTA game, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Where is it supposed to take place? I heard it's supposed to be taking place in Japan.
That'd be cool.
I said Tokyo. I said Hong Kong, but Watch Dogs already did it.
Huang Kwang.
I said base it off of Infernal Affairs, but Watch Dogs did it first. I was like, God damn it!
Yep.
Sorry.
Well,
Alright.
okay, so my turn. By the way, just before I say mine, I just wanted to give a nod to the games that probably aren't going to get mentioned today. The other GTA games, just wanted to give them credit, even though I haven't played all of them. GTA London 1969, GTA London 1961, GTA Advance for the Game Boy Advance, GTA Liberty City Stories, GTA...
I mentioned that one earlier too.
And Vice City, which you play as Lance's brother, who gets killed. Spoiler: who gets killed in the helicopter in the beginning of Vice City.
Yep, GTA Vice City Stories and GTA Chinatown Wars. I just wanted to mention those. Okay, so my character that I was... What?
Oh, I know character I want you to talk about.
Okay, what?
He's in Vice City, and he's played by Danny Trejo.
Well, remember, I didn't play Vice City that much.
He's the guy who hates Asians.
Oh yeah.
Then hey, if he hates Asians, then he's gonna fucking cross paths.
I know.
Oh, no, okay, whatever. But yeah. So anyway,
I know somebody would not like him.
Yeah, but anyway, my character that I was gonna say is a kind of a random character, but I think this was kind of a cool thing that you can do with Trevor Phillips and Cletus Ewing. He's that redneck guy that you do the hunting stuff for in the woods in GTA 5, and I think it's kind of cool doing those missions and kind of a fun character.
There's a couple, and he is probably one of the hardest people in the game to get a gold medal because you have to shoot these tires.
Oh, that one's a pain.
Oh, that was a pain in the ass. But yeah, you get to do hunting missions, and depending on how you shoot the animal with what gun and everything else, and you take a picture and you send it to him, and you get money for the amount of shit you get. The only thing that pisses me off is when the fucking mountain lion gets you, because he kills you in one hit.
Oh, man. But I don't think there's anything, I don't mean to get off topic, but if you want to talk about animals that interfere too much, Red Dead Redemption, man, those animals kill you so fast.
The fucking bears are the worst. The bears and the mountain lions in that game are
come on. They're not the worst for me. I easily kill them when I play it.
Not the cougars or the mountain lions.
Let's not get off topic. This is about GTA, bros.
Yeah, brother.
Oh, fuck's sakes, here we go.
Yeah, bro.
Watch, Jackson Fulcher is going to say Bromy on the bottom. Watch, I can just see it.
Okay, well, anyway, yeah, my character was Cletus Ewing, and, okay, so, anyway, your turn, Mr. Jizzy G.
Jizzy G.
Why
they call him Jizzy G? Because he hits the G spot every time.
My number 2. He's my He's my
Number 2,
all-time.
right in your mouth.
Be quiet. My number 2 is my all-time favorite character in GTA San Andreas. He's my all-time favorite character.
I know who it
He's
is.
got some of the most iconic phrases you can think of. By the way, give me 15, motherfucker!
Yep, I knew it. Big Smoke.
This guy is the fucking man of GTA San Andreas. But go ahead.
I saw a video where they took all the main protagonists and they put them in that one scene. Like Nico Bellic, Claude, and they're playing dominoes, except they use the same voiceovers, but it's their 3D models sprites that they changed. So one's Claude, one's Nico, one's CJ, one was Tommy Versace. It was funny as fuck.
Show me the video once we're done here. I'd like to check that out.
Okay.
But
I have to
still,
find it, but-
Big Smoke is the fucking man of this whole entire game. But it was a shame how he died and whatnot with CJ killing him, spoiler as it is. But overall,
Oh,
it was for reasons. I'm gonna get to that. It was for reasons of what Big Smoke did to his mom. So there was for reasons there. But overall, Big Smoke is the man, and he was one of the funniest yet iconic characters you can think of with all his phrases. All you had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
Follow the train. I'm about to pop these fools.
Man, I'm just sitting here trying to enjoy my food.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's like, how about some tacos? Tacos? He's like, no chicken. Well, that's chicken. No chicken. Right? It's like, man, I don't want no chicken.
Man, Big Smoke. Fucking love him. I love him. But anyways, he's my number 2. Go ahead, Tubbs.
Okay. My number 2 and my number 1, I was flip-flopping back and forth like I was to Gary's butthole. And it's either his pink or his stink. It was really tough. Number 2 and number 1 can go either or, but I decided to make this permanent.
Well, you decided that you go both ways.
Yep. Like Gary does. Mouth and ears. So, okay, James, you're going to kill me. My number 2 is Carl Johnson.
I know what your number 1 is.
Yeah, I think it's obvious. It's really fucking obvious, but you want me to just give away my number? Well, it's
already obvious what it is, but just...
Yeah, you already know what it is, because like I said, my number 2 and number 1, I didn't know which one to choose. It was kind of like last year with my top 10. It was between Inside Out and Star Wars. Yeah, Carl Johnson, Young Melee, fucking awesome, man. He's like, man, when I was a little kid swimming up on the shores while I was by, I had a once condom stuck to my face. He's talking to Woodsy Moo. That's his name. Or his name is, guess what his other name is? Woozy. His name is Woozy.
Is that the guy who kind of acts like Keanu Reeves?
He was the blind Asian American who run the Triad organization.
He kind of reminds me of Keanu Reeves for some reason.
He did. And John Wick took a lot of Benadryl.
All right, so my character, I'm going to say one, and there's a very good reason why I'm going to choose this guy. It's because this guy understands the bro mentality.
I know who it is.
It is Brucey Kablitz.
Brucey Kablitz. I think that's how you say his name.
His full name is Brucey Kablitz. He's a steroid-abusing fitness buff who is very proud of what he's achieved in wealth and body. And in a rage, he offers missions for Nico that involve racing and other things.
And you know what's even worse? In the Battle of Gay Tony, his fucking... Is it his older brother?
I don't know if it was his older brother or his cousin, but he was like... He was even more into that stuff.
Oh my... Dude, he's like... Brucey, you think of him, and then Brucey... Okay, his cousin is him times 10.
Yeah, I don't know if that was his cousin or who it was, but yeah, there's some... Wait, let me see if I can find who that character is.
I remember, like, Luis Lopez, he's like, you little orange turd.
Yeah, he has a spray tan, yeah. But yeah, Brucey, if you guys don't know who that is...
Oh, GTA 4, dude. When you first see this motherfucker, oh my god.
Yep.
He's practically me in a video game.
And he's great because Brucey's great because he does all that bro stuff.
Oh my fucking god!
And
No,
actually,
he's Lucas in a video game.
yeah. Hold on, I'm trying to find the name of that character.
I know. Like, there's a scene where like Nico knocks on the door and it shows him just working out really hard, and his girlfriend's like, "Someone's at the door," and he goes, "I'm working out."
Oh man.
Funny.
Yeah, I
fuck.
can't find the name of that character. The one who is like he's Brucey's either his big brother or his cousin or something, and basically
I think it's his older cousin, but correct me if I'm wrong. It's his older cousin or older brother. It's one of the two.
yeah.
I forgot what his name was. Like, you condescending motherfuckers. Yeah, that guy. So, Gary, I think I know what your number one's going to be.
My number one, literally, I referenced this guy. I think it's quite obvious. I referenced him how many fucking times. I loved this character for not only who he was, but for the business he's run, his style, his personality, and most of all, who he fucking is, played by Ray Liotta, Tommy Vercetti.
Knew it.
I'm sorry. What I just said there was everything about his character. He's like you said, he's the only guy who can make a Hawaiian shirt look badass.
He was the first protagonist with the
Yeah, I
voice.
think Hawaiian shirt look badass, don't I?
No, you don't. But anyways,
Oh, okay.
Hey, he's from Florida too.
I'm
goddamn.
kidding. James actually makes a Hawaiian shirt look better than you do, Tubbs. I'm kidding, James. You make a shirt look good on you. You make that.
Is
you
he
make
taking a
look-
piss?
Yeah, again. But anyways, Tommy Vercetti, yeah. Oh, man, I'm surrounded by pricks. Irish pricks, Roman pricks. I'm surrounded by nothing but pricks.
Yeah.
That's one
What
of
are
my
you
all-time
so
favorite
excited?
ones. Here we go again. What did I do in the afterlife? This guy was his sarcasm that he's done, fucking hilarious. But yeah, he is someone you didn't want to fuck with. Overall, Tommy Vercetti's my number one. Tubbs, I know you're number one. James, I don't know yours.
My number one, all I'm going to say is this. Stephen Ogg, I applaud you. I applaud you because he played not only the best character in GTA, but one of the greatest characters in history. Why? It's because he's so multi-dimensional, but he has morals. Sure, he's psychotic, but he's a genius as well. He's a brilliant tactician. He's a brilliant mastermind, but he's fucking insane. And this dude has one of the best introductions I have ever seen to a game. Every fucking thing he said, I was dying laughing. And there was a couple sections in this game where I was at a loss for words. It's where, my number one, without question, is Trevor Phillips from GTA 5. Okay, the sequence where he returns back to LA to confront somebody. That scene, I was like, oh my god, I don't know what was going to happen. And there's another scene where he figure out, I don't want to spoil anything, but he figure out the truth behind everything, and he goes back to a certain location.
And
Holy fucking shit, dude! This guy, it was brilliant. And there's a sequence where if you do the last mission, and you pick the safe way, James knows what I'm talking about.
Well, you don't want to get spoilers.
No, you know what I'm talking about, right, James?
Yeah.
And Trevor Phillips does this expression. And the way he came off, I was like, holy shit. It was so suspenseful. It's like, you don't get this from AAA blockbusters.
Yep.
No question, he is my number one. And that is Trevor fucking Phillips.
Well, one of the, I'm not going to, this isn't really a spoiler because everybody already knows that there's heists in the single player, so,
Yeah.
but I was going to say that Trevor Phillips, there's this one particular part, I think it was the bank heist, it was, what was that?
Is
The
it
one where
he has gun?
It's the one where you take the money. I think it's the that building where you're taking all the gold, and there's this one scene.
That's the last one. That was what I was telling about his expression and how he came off.
That's what you're talking about. Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yeah. Well, I'll just say this one scene that they say something because it's not really a spoiler. So what happens is is so they're trying to get this gold out of, what do they call that building in the game?
Oh fuck! It was the depository.
Oh, Union Depository.
Houston Depository. That's the last mission of the game.
Yeah.
Oh,
So what you do is you're dressed up as these guys who work for the Union Depository where they have all this gold, and you're supposed to transport it onto these armored trucks to take it to somewhere else.
Yes.
And so you're pretending to be these guys. You know, you're pretending to be one of the guards. And so one of the people who works at the Union Depository walks you over there, and then says something like, he says, I don't know, I might as well. What do you say? We should just give you all this gold. Or
He's like, how much gold can we take? He's like, well, maybe we should just give you all this gold. And then Trevor does this fucking laugh. I was just like,
oh yeah. So yeah, the guy who works at the Union Depository looks at them, and he says maybe we should just give you all this gold. And you think for a minute, you're wondering if he knows who they really are, and you see the characters look at each other, and Trevor Phillips kind of reminds me of John Malkovich a little bit. Like this look
like John Malkovich and Jack Nicholson put together a little bit.
Yeah, and so
yeah, because they thought they were being suspicious. They thought they had an eye on them, like who they really are. And then Trevor just laughs it out and just, oh my god! And the things he was saying, it was
because he looks around, he's shocked, and then the guy starts laughing first, and then they all laugh when they realize that he was just joking. But
yeah, it's like we take all the gold, and swear to God, dude, the Hauser brothers, man, they know how to fucking write good shit.
Why don't they write movies? Seriously, why don't they write movies? They could make.
They could. I mean, Red Dead Redemption, Hauser brothers. They wrote. I think they did the first Manhunt game too.
They should write movies. That would be something.
They need to. They're fucking geniuses, the Hauser brothers. Dan Hauser, and what's the other Hauser brother name?
Well, and the stuff that they write, the GTA games remind me kind of Martin Scorsese movies sometimes.
Well, remember, GTA 5 was based off of Michael Mann's Heat.
Yep.
It really was. Remember, like when they run into the armored truck, same thing happened in Heat, and the shootout through the streets, and a couple other things. So. Yeah, and James, who would your number one be? I'm guessing it would be CJ.
Well, no, I didn't do it in any order. I'm just mentioning characters.
Oh, I know that, but if you had to choose a number one, who would it be?
If I had to choose a number one, it's hard to say. Maybe it would be either CJ or Trevor Phillips. Probably that's probably who it would be.
That's right.
But I'm just going to mention just one more character. Even though this is kind of anticlimactic. I'm just going to mention this because of the Irish Gremlin. I'm going to mention Patrick McCreary.
I knew you were going to hold me.
Well,
Patrick,
my favorite line from like what Trevor, he's like this. He's like, "Oh, I gotta fuck something. Maybe I should fuck you. Come on, cowboy, take your pants off. Let's fuck. Take them off."
Patrick McCreary, you can actually use him in some of the heists.
You know what? You know what happened? Dude, I was doing a random event. You know how it shows up on your radar? In GTA 5, and the guy was being holed up, and I shot the two guys who were robbing the store, and I killed them both. One of them was Patty! I was like, oh, fuck! If you save him, he is great help for you in the later missions.
Yeah, so Patrick McCreary is this guy in GTA 4, and you do the best mission of GTA 4 is a heist mission. It's the only heist mission in the entire game of GTA 4, and Patrick McCreary is one of the guys. You know, what's the name of that?
Three-leaf clover.
Yeah, something like that. And
that reminded you of Michael. Okay, this is where GTA 5 got its inspiration because that mission is based off of that. One of the best action scenes ever. Michael Mann's Heat, when they're shooting through they robbed a bank and they're shooting through the streets. That is what you play in the game, and it's fucking crazy.
And that mission was so well received. I think that's what made them want to do heists in GTA 5. So there it is. Patrick McCreary is my final one that I mentioned.
Okay. Alrighty, well, folks, that's our video of us giving our top 10 favorite characters of the GTA video game series as it is. So, folks, that's gonna have to cut for me. So stay tuned for more shit to come on this channel as it is. And ciao for now.
To be a part of this video, stay tuned for the next video to come. And once again, motherfuck, since we're talking about GTA, motherfuck Jack Thompson. And fuck my pocket head.
And me, I'm just gonna say au revoir.